who looks like he's going to get burned out by his own illusion.
He hooked us all
right in the middle of the freezing field.
This is the weirdest team fight I've seen in a long time, but it's working out for Shopify, I guess.
I mean, it's all due to the great synergy of Undying Pudge support duo.
That zombie took one for the team.
Literally like the worst, one of the worst synergies in the game. Drop Tombstone, entirely negate Pudge's one ability.
Well, you just wait for the zombie to die.
Radiant structures are fortified.
What?
And then if the zombie doesn't die, the zombie's killing him. Oh!
That's a lot of noise for not a lot of action.
He's gonna get the maiden here. Look, his main's too slow, man.
Oh, Frostbite though. XinQ was trying to hit the hook. He got him on the Crystal Maiden, but the bear. What about the bear? Great hook. This really does look like one of your pubs.
Yeah, this looks like a party stack. 3-man decay though, that's pretty nice.
This is one of those. This is one of our party queue games, and Fear is playing Terrorblade here. It's just like, what is going on?
Yeah, this is.
Why are you guys feeding so much?
Ame's sweating right now. Oh god, Yotoro's watching me.
Yeah.
Oh god, I gotta carry this game.
Toro, help me.
I gotta look good. Team, what's happening? Tier 2 going down 17 minutes. I mean, this is a push
Power
lineup.
of Lone Druid, Dragon Knight.
This is a lineup that can punish some chaos.
Oh!
No, that was. What are you doing, man?
I'm doing an impression of you.
No, let me leave that to me first of all. In second, that was not a hook. He has a blink, by the way. That's why you didn't even see him there.
It was the same level as hook as from before.
This man's got a blink, and they're smoking back up. Nothing will deter XinQ in this game from getting the flesh he deserves. And there's a little maiden. You can't run.
Uh-oh.
What the hell just happened?
Channeling spells, but that's okay.
Yeah, that looked bad, but that is number 6. My man. He's cooking out here. Retake his outpost. Get a D ward for DY. Just like that.
Cooking up some meat.
They're back.
How early can Lone Druid do Roshan?
I mean, pretty early if you want to, but it's not necessarily super fast. They could do it here. But again, it's not that efficient. First Roche isn't that useful. I guess if they want to power the second one into an early spawn, go high ground early or something, we could see some shenanigans happen. So far, they're just cruising, man. They believe in their scale. They got past the Huskar early game. The Bat Rider's picking up the 4th core slot, and they do not seem phased by this Pudge's impact.
Yeah, XM's been pretty quiet here. His build is interesting. Armlet, Eternal Shroud, Heaven's Halberd. Is this the Huskar build?
I think most players would opt for a BKB over a Shroud, but again, like I said, this guy just does his own thing, you know.
Huh.
He is undeterred. He makes his own meta.
Okay.
21-minute Wisdom Rune coming out soon.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Get a couple pickoffs, you can posture aggressively. Nice high ground ward that they can play around, but the Thiolicor knows they're here, and Ame
XinQ
needs a hook.
Save Ame! Oh no!
Oh! He actually got. I thought he was last one for sure. That
thought he was gonna get caught as well.
All right. Big man got some moves.
Does he?
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
AD rune in the river.
AD rune.
Let's see if Artur decides to pick it up. Let's send in the
First
bear.
time I've heard somebody call it that.
DY was just trying to jungle a couple creeps.
That's a bad sign. When you're
Team has been a struggle.
level 4 decay jungling.
He's still taunting though, so he's having a good time, I guess. That'll be his 9th death. He is 50% of Shopify Rebellion's kills right now.
Well, that's kind of a good sign, in a way.
Yeah, it's not worst. Another tier 2. Melted. as Bear. And Shiva's is done for SaberLight. So it's been done for a little bit, but that's your big fighting item here. You're ready to rumble any of these 5-on-5s. Your biggest threat is the Tombstone remaining up. But if the Tombstone dies, so like a drum charge on the Maiden plus some other right clicks going through, then I think you're pretty happy with the longer fight. Especially if you can find pickoffs like this to start it with. And well, that is BKB.
Yeah, got the BKB out of him. Turn back around, do some damage to Yopaj, waiting for his hook to be in, but the bear is coming. The bear is coming.
Blink hook the bear. Whew. Mercy. Mercy was shown.
You always say that.
Mjolnir done.
Yeah, that is going to be super scary. Shiva's, and then you're going to have this Mjolnir bear with static charge on it.
It's a lot of frontline utility.
Dire are scanning.
You hit that bear with the burning spears, and it has static charge on it. It's just going to be zapping out lightning nonstop. Yopaj sitting out the front lines, out blinks XXS,
but he can't outblink.
Fate. Did he want to land the hook, though? XM does get his light break onto Yopaj, but he is searched away. No problem there. Bear coming in from behind, tearing into XM. XM has the Heaven's Halberd, though. Missed hook onto the real
That
bear.
was purposeful. That was purposeful.
It was zoning hook once again.
Zoning hook. Artor got zoned out of the fight. Now he has to walk all the way back in.
Nice wall vacuum. Beautiful stuff from SaberLight.
Damn.
Extreme Gaming, there's no doubt.
Still alive, though.
Yeah, it's slow death, but there's no way they're winning the fight. They'll eventually go down.
XXS charging charge. He's like, I think I'm going to cancel that on second thought.
Yeah, now he no longer has a charge to get out.
Yeah, SaberLight he's taking this game over, taking that fight over.
And you've got a high amount of attack speed on a bear. It could very easily take a lane of barracks if Extreme isn't careful.
This should be a Rax. They're going to absolutely melt the buildings here. And oh, they have a glyph, but I don't know. Can you fight without the Tombstone? That's a big question. I mean, this whole lineup is centered around the hook. You hook them in, and then you drop the Tombstone. And then even if there's a back wall, maybe you're just standing your ground. Now that was another zoning hook. See, that was a.
Well, what was he zoning him from this time? He's giving up trying to come up with excuses for...
Look, you can't hit a hook you don't throw. Okay. Meanwhile, Ame, he's still in farming, so...
Ame does do that.
Radiant
Once he gets the Scotty, it'll help debilitate the bear that's running at them a little bit, but...
You know what's the answer to Darkseer in this game, though? Undying's just awful against Darkseer. You just get back in the wall with Flesh Golem, and then you're just stuck in there, and the fight's all centered around this, but you don't want to leave the fight because you dropped a tombstone somewhere, and it just gets real weird. But I feel like this anchor type of engagement, it just favors SaberLight right now because you know XG are going to clump in the fight. Like, someone's getting hooked, and then they're all going on this hook guy, or they're defending a tombstone. You're getting a 3+ man wall every time.
I like the fact that SaberLight invested into the shard. I think that Darkseer shard is
it's not bad, yeah.
Very underrated.
I think when you're ahead, it's pretty good. When you're behind, it's
sure,
pretty terrible. But, well, see how much this Shroud build does from here.
Yeah, he'll get a lot of magic resistance with 5 heroes beating on him.
You should have left well enough alone. Oh, another big pickoff.
And another time to hit high ground. Gotta wait for the creep wave, though.
Is Shopify Rebellion on a timer in this game?
I'd say a little bit, but another fantastic zoning hook from XinQ. Now he's going to be lassoed. Pulled into the bear. Boy, he dies fast.
Yeah, he got messed up. There's a tombstone down.
Look at XXS, forced to use BKB. He turns around, grabs the bear. They're going to try and focus that bear down. It's not going down easy. And once again, SaberLight managed to get the grab of the vacuum onto the Terrorblade, get a TP illusion. That kind of keeps Ame out of the fight. So they can focus down DY. Now the buildings, not much Ame can do about it.
Need a big hook into the Huskar respawn. Look at the bear.
Get the bear, resummon, and okay, it's just enough to be able to get the building and maybe get out. Maybe go back in.
Maybe hook somebody.
Dragon Tail, delete things up, but he has the shard on the... Okay, that doesn't last very long. Pop like a pinata, and out comes XM. attempted grab, immediately stopped by the Orchid. No problem there, and a beautiful vacuum once again from SaberLight. They just make it way too easy. Forced to use the Thunder, but he's pretty tanky. SaberLight looks like he might die eventually. Maybe he won't actually die. They actually kill Ame before SaberLight goes down. And Extreme Gaming, well, you want to call it?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're going to call it.
Well, for a game that didn't mean anything, I guess they had fun. But that Pudge pick did not look too hot, I must be honest. It was a struggle.